Hey everybody, sorry. So I got the radio replaced, aka the deck. I got my 4 speakers replaced, and I might have done a subwoofer. I ended up, so luckily, haha, this is the good part of it. The aftermarket dash cover I was talking about, it was great. It didn't break, nothing like that. My stereo speaker covers, nothing happened. Everything was good. Awesome. Well, I already rang my card for the original price. And yeah, so it was going to be a whole hassle to do refund, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Well, the one guy that was actually working on my truck, putting in everything, I had pulled out one of my Tech 9 CDs that is actually signed, and I just put it on the seat and told them, once you have everything installed, go ahead and use that to get everything calibrated, because I listen to everything pretty much. I wanted it specifically, hey, there's a certain song on that CD that it has boom boom, which, like I said in the video, I love boom boom and I want boom boom. So the guy seen it, and he actually came out to talk to me and goes, hey, so you have a great sub and all, don't get me wrong. Now, remind you, I got that sub well, my parents got me that sub back. I think it was in high school when they found that. So 15 years now. Found it at a garage sale for $5 because the kid did not know how to hook it up to his car. Okay, do you have an amp? Oh, what's that? Never mind, we'll take it for $5. It is made for a truck, but my parents got it because they were like, oh, she'll use it for a car. I think I used it all of maybe 2 months. It wasn't enough boom boom for a car. AKA, it's one of those flat one, or not flat, but it's a lot smaller. It's made to go behind your seat in, for instance, like my truck. It fit perfect. I loved it. I still love it. I still have it. Just not in the truck. I might have upgraded to another 10-inch sub that has some boom boom. It puts my car to shame. I have 2 12s in that car and it don't even sound that good. But it could be because those are in the trunk, so I don't feel it. This, it's right up against my back. Guy convinced me. I went ahead and just, there would have been a difference, but it ended up, they were great about it. And just, hey, we'll put it on there, whatever. Cool, no problem. Came to, I think it was $18.49 or 18 something. It was less than $18.50. I do remember that. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. But so I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Man, they got that baby hooked up, and yeah, I was standing there waiting and I could hear it, and I was like, that better be mine. But the employee, he was so cool. He looks at me because he sees my ears like perked. I'm like, oh, is that mine? And he was like, that's your baby. And I'm like, my baby sounds pretty. So he automatically knew that was like, that got me. But overall, Stereo King, they did an amazing job. Yes, it did take a few hours. But so to give you an idea, I've used Android Auto. Technically, I think it's considered one time, but it was like almost a 4-week span I used it. I didn't like it. My phone didn't like it. I didn't like how it hooked up. I didn't like any of that, but remind you, that was wireless. The guy, Mike, which again, amazing, amazing, amazing. If you go to Stereo King in Aloha, highly recommend Mike. He is great. Kevin, amazing. I dealt with him day one. aka if you haven't watched the video before, what happened while I was MIA, when I pulled up and the car was kind of spooing. Yeah. So, but Mike was great. Absolutely great. He called me old school. I wanted a deck with a CD player. I have a thing for CDs. I love CDs. Call me old school. I'm okay with that. I listen to Pandora. Again, call me old school. I've had Pandora. I don't want to admit to this. I've had Pandora since like high school. Again, don't judge me. But I've had it for a very long time. I enjoy it. I use it for massage. I use it for when I go on road trips and stuff like that. The subscription that I have, they keep changing the price. So to be honest, I think it's either $6.99 or $7.99. It's not that much. And it's fine. I can have unlimited list. It's more like radio version because it's not just one artist. There was one Mike was suggesting, which was Tidal, Tidal. I think that something like that. I did look into it, kind of thinking it. He did show me it on his. I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of nice. I kind of more thinking the family plan. It's like $17 a month, up to 5 people. Not bad. But again, I'm old school. I like my Pandora. I like my CDs. I don't know. But the reason you guys are getting this style of video is I am still trying to figure out my truck. It has been officially a week since I had my truck worked on. It had a new radio put in. I tried doing a video on the drive home. That just didn't work. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm hardwired in with Android Auto because luckily my old deck, I actually had all that. So they were able to utilize it. Cool. Awesome. They didn't have to redo anything. Thank you. But I just learned today, actually. So, and by the way, yes, I did change my hair. Dyed it today. But so if I'm hardwired in, so plugged into my deck, Android Auto enables and it auto starts my music, which I'm okay with that because I love that. Well, here's the downfall. I do like to listen to YouTube as well. Android Auto does not support YouTube, or at least the deck I have does not support YouTube. Went through everything and was like, okay, I found videos that you could. Why can't mine? Ended up doing a little bit more research. The version I have, the Kenwood I have, does not support YouTube. Okay, cool. No problem. Whatever. And I'm like, dude, that sucks. But why can't I get where I can be driving like my usual videos and be able to talk? I could not get that figured out. Well, it's quite easy. Just don't plug the phone in. Do it over Bluetooth. There you go. Hey, it works. Hey, you can listen to YouTube. Hey. I'm old school. I don't know this Android Auto stuff, but I don't mind it. It's kind of cool. Especially the maps and that's cool, but that's a whole different subject. But I have to say 100% hands down, the employees at Stereo King were absolutely amazing. I recommend them fully. Yes, it is, my opinion, it was pricey. I got another 10-inch sub, a new box, because they were hoping the new sub would fit my old box. I called it. I said, nope, I know it wouldn't because the size of this sub I got. Let me just tell you, it sounds great. But besides that, and then the 4 speakers in the new deck, plus install, plus a 3-year, I don't know what they called it, but a 3-year warranty, so I can blow out my sub 3 times within 3 years. They'll replace it. Same with the speakers. So cool. Sounds great. So you can guarantee moi has that sub turned up. When I get closer to the 3-year mark, I'll be turning that down so I don't blow through it. But I'm like, hey, this girl like her boom boom, I'm going to use my boom boom. But for all of that, for a little over 18, it's still pricey to me. Hands down, fully, I recommend them. Hopefully, the next video you guys see, I'm actually in my truck doing a video. The angle will be different because I've had to change some stuff. Also, I had to order some stuff today because I'm trying to figure out how to get the dashboard, the aftermarket, it's called a bezel. the bezel to stop rattling. So when they took it off, they seen that it's missing a bunch of the clips. I knew that prior to this. When it was installed at the other location, the one out in Gresham, they must have not put them all on there or something. I don't know the whole story of that one, but it's always been like that. It's been missing, and that's where I got that one from. So I've always dealt with it having gaps or not clipped on all the way, or it would start vibrating off or whatever. Because my truck, she I don't want to say she rattles, but she got oomph and she kind of moves around. She moves a lot. That's fine. So they tried rearranging a few of them. One, so I don't have a gap where the door opening is, so rain's not getting into the dashboard. But with them doing that, they had to take away from the passenger side. Well, now the passenger side is rattling, and yeah, I don't want it to be where it interrupts the videos. I don't want you guys to be sitting there going, I can't stand that rattle. So tomorrow, Amazon is delivering. I bought little, they're literally for like wires. Little clips. I'm gonna make those work. I don't care. But I got that, and then I got these like they're like little rubber band, again for cords, little teeny rubber band thing to, so it's gonna look like full on. Y'all are gonna laugh at me, but it's gonna look bad. But I don't care until I can get it fixed or find those clips, which I'll post it right here. If y'all can help me find those, please tell me. Find me on Instagram. Go ahead and message me. Say, hey, here's the clips you need. I will love you, because I have looked. I cannot find those clips. So until that happens, I'm going to do my version. Hey, don't judge. She's my truck. I love her. Dirty Princess. She is amazing. But again, thank you, everybody. I hope if y'all are out in this area, go to Stereo King. Give them a shout out. They're great. Talk with Mike. Talk to Kevin. Both the two boys that were out on the install bay, they were both amazing as well. And at least one of them, the same guy, drove my truck in and out. He knows how to drive a stick shift, so even better. But the other guy that was talking to me, he likes Tech 9, strange music, so they're cool with me. I love them both. But again, go check them out. They are great, 100%, hands down, 5 stars. Oh, but one thing I did forget to mention. When they took off the whole door panel on passenger side, they flipped my lock mechanism. So when I hit lock, it looked like it was unlocked. When I'd hit unlock, it looked like it was locked. Flathead screwdriver, pop it off, change it, flip it, put it back on. Hey, it's fixed. I'm not going to knock them down on any of that. I could really care less. That was an easy fix. At least I didn't have to take the whole door apart. So, but again, hands down, 5 out of 5. Go check them out if you can. Again, thank you for watching. Sorry it was a little longer review, but I kind of wanted to go over everything. And I will see you guys on the next.